Hi, everyone. Welcome to Promo EQP's Strategic Supplier Spotlight. I'm honored to introduce with me today Brian from High Caliber Line. Thank you for meeting with me today, Brian from High Caliber.
Hey, Nadia, it's a total treat and a total pleasure. Big supporters of Promo EQP, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun today.
Awesome. Okay, Brian, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at High Caliber Line.
I'm just Brian.
Before we start, I have an idea for a product that no one has ever come up with, okay? Listen to this one. Everyone's obsessed with minis, right? Okay, so imagine a mini bucket, it's like a pen holder, like a mini bucket.
I'm with you.
Put pens on your desk, right? Okay, it's a bucket, but it's small. So it can hold your pens in there, right? Right on your desk.
I can imagine this thing.
Okay, but unfortunately, it only comes in white. So I call it the mini desk bucket for your desk to hold your pens bucket that we can only do in white bucket.
Well, am I allowed to?
Genius.
Well, very, very genius. But it's funny. Some of our consumers like variety. So I just happen to have this item sort of that you just mentioned, this bucket thing. Funny enough, we have it in blue, not white. Now, if you wanted it in white, we certainly have it in white. But funny enough, the consumer trends right now, blue is our #1 color in this cool little item.
Why didn't I think of blue? Of course, that's the trend.
And I agree with you entirely. While you can put pens and all sorts of fun things in here, what I've heard is multiple uses. Like you can put mascara brushes. You can have this in sort of your vanity area. It's fun. It's sturdy. It's strong. So it's not going to wobble or tilt. I think one of the most important things now with trending items, because there's so many of them, is managing the price point. So I could tell you this item is $6. It could be $12.50. But if I told you this item sells for under $2, I would say, Nadia, get a blue one and a white one. Why not shoot for the moon here and get 2 of them instead of just white? But the other thing is too, they come in pink. And as I mentioned, the mascara brushes and things like that, it has, if you want to look at pink, not only for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also a nice feminine fun color as well. And then it comes in other assorted colors. But I like to focus on the price point. And then finally, the handle structure on this thing. This is like a bucket that could hold a gallon of paint. It is super strong and super sturdy. Quality is one of those things until you touch it and feel it, you don't get to experience. But with High Caliber, all of our stuff is good and quality is one of our biggest standards.
Wow, I think I'll be ordering a lot more than 2. Brian, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at High Caliber Line.
Whoa. Can I, do you mind? Again, I'm sorry to interrupt. Can I just be Brian? I mean, and again, not being a weirdo. Just saying, in this industry, I'm Brian to a lot of, I'm just Brian.
Great. Okay, well, Brian, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at High Caliber Line. I'm stressing out. That was my one idea. I need do you have any sensory items?
Funny you mentioned that too. I'm really impressed, Nadia, because you're using the right language. Some people in the industry refer to these things as stress balls or stress toys maybe or something. I'm going to bring a couple just into focus here for a second. The traditional stress ball, ours comes with a huge imprint area. This thing doubles as a cell phone holder and you can have fun with the flat top here. You know what's neat about these things and why they're considered sensory items? Sensory is good for kids because it gives them something to do. It occupies their time. Most importantly, it involves the child in the toy. You don't just look at it, you use it. On the entirely, totally different side of the spectrum, if we start to look at the more elderly community, anyone who has arthritis, I'm a golfer, your fingers get stiff for gripping the golf. You stick something like this in your hand, guess what? You can't let go of it. Again, is price point important? Absolutely. We're well under $2 on these things. And the branding, which is even more important than the item itself in our marketplace, is always visible, always right there. It's right in front of you. And you put this on your desk, Nadia, in your office or in your house or in the kitchen. There is no chance one of your friends or a coworker is not going to walk by the item, pick it up, maybe ask you what it is, then start twirling it. It's a fun item. I think that post-COVID, I think people that get it, and especially the younger generations coming up, want things that are fun, want things that involve them. Even if they have to explain it a little bit and say, oh, this is a sensory item. It's one of those things that this, that, and the other thing. It's great for this and great for that. That's fine. But you notice the color of this item here? They come in all sorts of fun colors. This is rainbow. Rainbow is a really trending color. It's popular. And if we look at Pride Month, which June is Pride Month, but it's Pride Year The color rainbow is a real popular color in other categories of products, but you hit the nail on the head, and I was impressed. You called it sensory. Can I do a sneak preview of the next generation of sensory items?
Please do. Take the floor.
Oh.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
All right, because this is edge of your seat stuff. There's this whole new crazy social media trend that is exploding. Coming to the US in July, we are going to be one of the first suppliers with this item. It is the Dumpling Delight, and it comes 2 different ways, and it's squeezy, so it's sensory.
Let's unbox all 3 of these.
I've just been ordering so many dumplings.
Viral squishy dumplings that are always sold out in stores.
You can never find them in the store.
Oh, the texture is super nice.
Now I know why everybody is so obsessed with these.
I mean, this is a giant new trend that's coming out.
You're joking.
No, I'm not only serious. What I'm joking about is I have no idea why an item like this is so popular. And it comes one of 2 ways. Either standard, squeezy, fun, or we add glitter to it so it sparkles. So it's got a little extra pizzazz to it. Because this type of item, like what do you do with it when you're done with it, comes in its own little case. I'm going to tell you, Nadia, this is so freaking popular. Under $2 also comes in varieties of different colors, but you're going to hear about the Dumpling Delight the second you go to Instagram after this little conference. Dumpling Delight will be something you'll become familiar with immediately. We will have these in the month of July. That's a grand total of about a week and a half away. At High Caliber, we bring these things in by the container load. So we'll be ready for your demand. It's fun. You can decorate it. And again, I don't know why. It's what people want, and it's what they're demanding.
And it looks cute on the desk in the case. I mean, everyone's going to be walking past your desk wondering, what is in that little container?
And you know what's even cooler? Is the container's part of the story itself. I think people, consumers, will recognize the container. And I'll give you an example. Like if you saw, without knowing what was in the bag, but if you saw a bag of Skittles, you'd know that there's Skittles inside the bag. The container is also part of the equation with the Dumpling Delight. People know the case. It's a 2-part deal here. So when this, to your point, is on the desk sitting there off in the corner, oh my God, is that one of those things? I don't know if they'll know what the name of it is. You'll know what it is. And it's just really interesting how marketing is working in this day and age. It's not teaching, I don't think. It's just doing it differently. So part of the element of what this item is what's inside it. And it's kind of cool and kind of neat. Again, multiple colors because variety is the spice of life. And Dumpling Delight, I can't give you the reason of why it's so cool, but it's cool. And it's going to be here in just a couple weeks.
I'm going to need you to send me the link to all of those.
And then, hold on, I got distracted. I was so excited about the Dumpling Delight thing. I don't even know if you know about this. This is called, it's a weird word. It's a made up word. It's not in Webster's dictionary. It's the squeedo, like squeeze without the z, dough with like play dough, squeeze dough, squeedo.
Squeedo, yeah.
This one takes the shape of a cube and it happens to be in an orange color like Home Depot. Same weird thing. You squeeze this, you play around with it, you mess around with it. Over time, a couple minutes, it will work its way right back into the perfect cube. There's going to be circular shapes. But the Squeedos are another sensation on TikTok, on Insta, Pinterest, like Google Analytics, and all the socials. 3 years ago, we sold tumblers, we sold tote bags, we sold power banks. Boring. Now what's happening is consumers are demanding, we want fun, we want different, we want trending. I don't have the answer for how long the Squeedo will be popular, but we'll have it through the duration of the trend. And if we think about other trends, just to use that word for just a second, in the drinkware category, if we think of the Stanley tumbler, if we think of the Owala tumbler, and those name brands, and we saw mom dancing in the kitchen with her Stanley tumbler, well, that created a 3-year sensation in our market. These Squeedos, these Dumpling Delight things, the world is why your first favorite little item, the bucket with that mile-long name you had, it ultimately is just a fun bucket. And by the way, it seals real strong. And if you put water or liquid in here, it's not going to leak or drip. This is the world we're in right now. It's a new world. It's a fun new world. Customers will tell me, Nadia, they'll say, oh, Brian, nobody's asked for the Dumpling Delight. And I say, gosh, please, 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 please. Put this in front of your clients. Let them say, oh my God, my kid showed me that. Oh my God, I saw that on Insta last night. Who on earth in their right mind would, here's the thing, it's so inexpensive. Buy 100 for your office. You'll be the most popular boss. Just like that. Be proactive when you take products that are trending to market. Don't wait for someone to say, do you guys have those? it's like a stock tip. If you were to buy SpaceX in 6 months, it's too late. The tip is old, it's out, it's in the market. You want stuff before it hits the market. That's what we're talking about today. Items that have not hit the market that are coming, and then they're going to hit with a huge splash.
Because the end buyer might not know that product can be done, and that product is a resource for them.
You're right.
Sorry, can we just take a quick pause for a second, if that's okay? I just need to. Hold on.
I'm going to introduce you one more product here.
Oh,
Do you know what this thing is?
what's that?
Like the mystery of what's inside of this container, the mystery that sits inside of this beautiful little square item is remarkable. This little circle. Oh my God. If I wanted to put makeup on, I want it a little dimmer. Wow, there's different levels to this item. But now here's what's so cool about this, Nadia. When I need to put my makeup on, I need both hands. So it has an easel, so I can put it on the easel. I can do my makeup if I'm in a tight little space. You know, if you put this on the dashboard of your car and you do your deal, isn't that remarkable? And by the way, let me just tell you that light needs to be bright. This is very bright, and it has 3 different levels of bright, brighter, brightest. It holds a charge for 8 hours. Can you imagine putting makeup on for 8 hours? Instead of having 3 AAA batteries, and then when the batteries run out, you toss it or you get... This thing holds a charge for up to 8 hours.
Wow.
And I'm just telling you again, if you go to Pinterest or you go to any of these websites that have products that are trending, every person in the market has a place. I'll tell you, guys that have mustaches that they need to be very careful with when they're trimming their mustache or their beard or whatever like that, a little bit extra light goes a long way when you need a little bit extra light. Boom, here you go. Brand new, coming in the month of July. It's small, it's lightweight, it takes up no space. I'm a guy, but if I stuck this in my pocket, I wouldn't even know it's there. And if you put this in your purse, it takes up half the space of a cell phone. It's almost weightless. It's super light. There's no batteries in it to weigh it down. It's sustainable because it's reusable. I mean, we can make 100 different reasons why this item is another really practical item that we just want to present. It's
Well,
trending.
that's perfect, because
Right.
I carry a little clutch when I go out.
Yeah.
When I'm needing to do my makeup away from my home mirror the most. That would be absolutely perfect.
Can I integrate a word into our podcast? This item is clutch worthy. It's clutch worthy. It really is.
I like it.
Yeah, we can get this thing right in that clutch, anywhere the clutch goes, and you won't even know it's in there. It's clutch worthy.
Well, Brian, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at High Caliber Line.
Brian's fine.
Okay.
Brian's
Gotcha.
fine. Brian's fine.
You have showed me so many different ways to enhance my life. High Caliber Line's definitely at the top of that list. Thank you so much for joining and showing just a few of your wonderful, wonderful products. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Well, I don't know if you could pan in behind me, but we have hundreds of trending items. I would be
I see.
Wait, but there's one you cannot see. This item became so popular, it's been trending so much in the market. It's what they call a Trader Joe's bag, but because people are buying these so fast, they dropped Trader Joe's and nicknamed it the TJ bag. And that's this item right here. Comes in multiple colors.
Hold on. You mean to tell me the Trader Joe's tote? That's you?
Yes, high caliber, yes. Yes. High caliber, yes. Trader Joe's just launched their pastel collection. So these are primary colors. There's 8 primary colors. The pastel collection is coming. They just launched it on June 17th. There's rules and regulations. You can't beat Trader Joe's to their own launch. So you got to give it 90 days and then you can drop the dupes right behind it.
I'm starstruck.
Nadia, and for all the folks that are going to watch this video, I'm a big fan of being a student of life. You're going to learn from High Caliber. The things that we're bringing into the marketplace are items that are trending. An old expression people used to say is what's new, what's hot, bad and worse. If it's trending, there's way more items that fit into the trending window. When you're presenting a product category, these are 5 top trending items under $2. Any of these items, whoever the consumers are going to love them, and they're going to have status. Our business is the 3rd form of advertising. Number 1 is electric media, TV, radio, that stuff. Number 2 is print. So like magazines, newspapers. But guess what good old number 3 is? Promotional products, merch. Guess which one is growing on a trajectory slightly steeper than my index finger? All of this fun stuff. Nobody gets an ad in a magazine or runs an ad on the radio. People want stuff. I'm going to give you one more statistic, and then I promise I'm going to let you go. In the marketplace, there's absolutely no one that can tell this is not the real thing outside of it not saying a wallet. It's an absolute 100% perfect dupe. But when you advertise on a water bottle, your advertisement has an average lifespan of 3 years. Maybe an end client says, oh gosh, $10 on a water bottle, that seems awfully expensive. Well, let's do a little bit mathematics on 365 days in a year. Minimum of 3 years, this will stay in existence. So gosh, that's a pretty inexpensive, cost per view of, in this case, United Rentals. When mom brings this to the gym or to the kids' soccer game or to work, wow, it fits in a cup holder. How brilliant. What I'm saying is High Caliber is very, very, very price conscious, very trend worthy, clutch worthy, and we're bringing in products that consumers want. So get these products on decks in front of your clients and you'll win. I promise you'll win. And it'll be fun.
Brian, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at High Caliber Line.
Hey, I'm Brian.
Where can people contact you? And do you guys have a social media?
Yeah, we do. With Promo EQP, we've got 2 amazing inside people, Padian and Tiffany, that work exclusively with those folks that choose to purchase from High Caliber. Me, Brian, I'm at BPadian at highcaliberline.com. We have all the socials, and if you look at a signature, go to our website. We're a growing company. That's another thing. We've doubled in size over the last 4 years from 25 to 50 million. I learned this in college. It's called PMA, positive mental attitude. It's contagious. People want good vibes, positive energy, and our company delivers on that. You got to have fun in life. You only get one chance at life. It has to be fun. Why not have fun?
Well, thank you so much again, Brian.
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 Yeah.
Just Brian. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you joining me today.
Nadia, I promise you it's been a total treat. And if there's any questions from anybody that's in the reach of this podcast, I promise your experience with us will be fun. It'll be good. And you'll repeat it lots and lots of times. So thank you very much.